Hello, everybody, and welcome to Poland Daily Travel. It's good to see you. Hope everything is going swimmingly in your life. In the last three shows, we've been talking about diving in Poland, and that's been exciting because you're a diver. But I wanted to ask you something a little bit different. If you had a choice, it's spring now, okay? It's April. The sun is out finally. We had a lot of rain and dark weather over the winter. It's been weird, warm, but lots of rain, yeah? And quite chilly, but not cold. So it's just been very difficult to do travel shows. But things are opening up now. So if you had a choice of 3 places to go in the next 6 weeks, end of April into May, or say May into June, 3 places.
In Poland?
Yeah. Or around nearby, because I want to go to Dresden. I want to go to the source of the Odra. Or the Oder River. I want to go to Vilnius. I want to go to Lvov, and we're going to be doing all that in the next few months.
I think Poland travel certainly can and should include what was Poland before the war.
Yeah, or related to
and
Poland.
I have been to Vilnius. I have been to Lvov and Kaunas and places like that.
Well, let's take those. Which would you go to first? Which do you think is would be the most interesting?
I think Vilnius is certainly worth a weekend. One of my favorite things in Vilnius is actually the pub food. They have this black bread they fry on butter with salt and garlic, fresh green garlic. Oh, it's wonderful to go with beer. This Lithuanian tapas, my favorite. I like it better than the Latvian version because the Lithuanian version is crispy, whereas the Latvian version is rather chewy. But insofar as your question, was that a diving question or just
No, just
general tourism?
It's a tourism question, travel question.
There are places that, despite my 30-some years in Poland, I have yet to go. I have not been to Szczecin ever, and I've heard it's wonderful.
Szczecin's interesting. I mean, some people go, oh, there's nothing in Szczecin, but I've been there a couple of times.
Well, Szczecin was designed by was it Pierre L'Enfant, who designed Paris and Washington. And
what?
Pierre L'Enfant, was that his Pierre?
L'Enfant was the guy.
L'Enfant, he designed Paris, Washington, and Szczecin.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Heck. But it must have been pretty well damaged by the war, yeah?
Well, but the street layout is the same.
Street layout's the same, and I guess they've reconstructed probably a lot of it like they have Gdansk, Warsaw, all the towns.
One of the things I would certainly advise, I've been there, so I don't need to go back, would be Kościan nad Odrą, and the old town that was destroyed in the war and never rebuilt. It's inside a moat on the river, and you just now have the cross streets with no buildings except maybe some ruins. They removed many of the ruins because it was becoming quite dangerous for the local children and the drunks and whomever. So it's been cleaned up insofar as that's concerned. I was there maybe 17, 18 years ago. Not that long. It was maybe 12, 13 years ago that I was there. Quite interesting. And it's near the one Templar church in what is today Poland, which is at just north of there. I can't remember the name of the town right off hand. But so that area, I would like to see the old gasification works that the Allies bombed at Police.
Right. So all of this area that you're talking about, it's also interesting to me, and we haven't been there with the show. Can I just?
Yes.
I think for the people, I'll say where it is. It may be interesting. Could be a little mysterious. Okay, so if you're in Warsaw, you head on the freeway to Poznan, go beyond Poznan, and then turn right, go north.
Correct.
And you're going to be in that area. You'll be not that far from Szczecin, probably an hour and a half or so from Szczecin at that point, if you go really, really far west. And then Kościan na Odra is right on the river, not far away. And then there are a lot of things in this area.
There's a bird reserve there, natural preserve for bird mating and so forth, just there north of, near Kościan nad Odrą. It's an interesting and beautiful part of the country because it's not, people don't bother to go there too often, and so it's been mostly forgotten, oddly.
And it's got this really Polish, really German mixed, very German, very Polish at the same time.
Well, you know, this is the area where you have the little village that has all these hairdressing shops because the German retirees come here to get their hair cut.
I didn't know that's an episode right there. Okay, thanks. Yes. We'll be back tomorrow night. And perhaps we'll talk some more about the German hairdressing location, the location for German tourism, where they can get their hair cut cheaper in Poland. I love it. See you tomorrow night.